He's a good girl. He's a good girl. Go be cute. Go be cute. What are you doing? Oh, well, since I figured that Secret Life of Pets made a lot of money by having adorably cute animals in their film, I'm going to do the same. Oh, so that means you're going to have a lot of really cool trailers that consistently play and are pretty much your whole film? I don't have that kind of money. That's what I thought. You know what? How about we just talk about Secret Life of Pets instead? Oh no, this is Movie Mondays.
So why do you think it falls flat? I thought it was cute. I thought it was great. A lot of people thought it was great. Why do you think it's flat? Well, that's what I'm trying to address here. And I'm sure that a lot of people won't agree with me. I mean, it did have its moments, and Secret Life of Pets is a fairly decent film. But for me, there was just something missing from it, and I'm going to explain that here. You're still wrong, shut up. I'm a bit bummed that this is how I'm addressing The Secret Life of Pets, because I was so excited for this film. The trailers were adorable and funny, the art style was unique, and the idea of seeing what our pets do while we're gone is a great concept. I was so pumped to see what the people at Illumination could do with this, and yet, what we got wasn't that solid. It was still adorable, and the jokes were pretty funny, but that's pretty much the entirety of the film. Overall, it received decent reviews, but the reaction seemed a little less positive, an adorable disappointment. So how could an idea that looked so fantastic at first fall so terribly flat? Looking into the concept and the execution, there were a couple of warning signs. For one, the concept of what pets do while we're gone is great for a shorter feature. It's a clever and funny idea, but it also doesn't offer a lot of substance. It might have worked fantastically as a short film or a YouTube video. Hey, some of the best internet videos are things that our pets are doing going nuts. Gotta love those kittens. But as something that needs to keep us fully engaged for a couple of hours, the cuteness and silliness start to feel a bit numb the longer it goes on. Substance is another big issue, because Secret Life of Pets can't seem to decide if it wants to be plain silly or if it wants us to feel something for these characters. There's a scene where one of the characters goes through a very heavy-weighted sense of grief, but it's presented so awkwardly that the whole emotional turmoil is rushed through and never mentioned again. And it seems to barely add to anything to the rest of the story. The rest of the film is so fast-paced and cheery and energetic that one supposedly emotional scene feels entirely out of place. Would the film be better without that scene? Did the film need more scenes like it to better balance the silliness with the emotion? I don't know. But if you want us to feel something more for the characters, then you can't throw scenes like that into the middle of the film without any build-up and no mention of it afterwards. Plus, there's a scene nearly right before that emotional part that is so out there and so kind of creepy that it feels more out of place compared to the emotional scene. This scene. I swore I had somehow walked into a promo screening for Sausage Party instead. It was so weird and so out of place. Ugh, I still have nightmares about it. And that's where the biggest problem lies. The Secret Life of Pets presents itself as a goofy movie to keep your kids quiet for a couple of hours. But kids' films don't have to be like that. We've seen time and time again from numerous companies that an animated film can be heavy. It can be filled with difficult topics and present them in a way that children will understand. They can be emotional and heart-wrenching and still have cheerful and funny parts. You don't have to dumb down a film just so it can be for kids. And maybe we're a bit spoiled for having a good amount of these well-rounded animated features that we have a hard time accepting something that's just plain silly. I mean, we can all use a good laugh, and Secret Life of Pets provides lots of laughs. But when that's the only focus for a couple of hours, it can fall flat. And this is what burns me. Because Illumination can do better. Their first big hit, Despicable Me, was able to balance the silly with the emotional. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was entertaining. And it kept us emotionally invested in the characters. But recently, they've seemed to be more focused on the silly antics, and while they do that well, it doesn't make their films as strong as before. I'll be holding my breath for their next big original film, Sing, because once again, that concept looks awesome. We can only hope that their execution does not fall flat again. And that's it for this Movie Monday. As always, if you want to go ahead and see more Movie Mondays, we'll have a link below for that, and we'll have links to other recent videos that are coming up as well. Yay! One of them being Chester's most recent excursions to, was it Pikes Peak? Yeah. Up the Pikes Peak Mountain. He's got a little travel video for that we've been trying to promote. Yay! And we'll definitely have more stuff with him coming up in the future, so make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe! Oh, come on, you don't need to say that. It's so cheesy.